Hello, teachers. Some teachers told me that, sir, initially this Forms app, this application, okay, you can see this blue circle. What is the name of this application? Forms app application. Initially, it was working fine, but after a few days, when we click over it and go to Google Forms option, it is asking us to give permission. See, the very first thing it is asking, see, Forms app would like to see, edit, create and delete all your Google Drive files. Now we cannot click on allow button. Okay, this is risky because this is a third party application. Okay, this is a third party application. Which one? This Forms app is a third party application. What is the meaning of third party application? For example, I am the customer and I am using the features or some tools, technology of Google company. So Google company is the direct company which is providing me the features. Okay, and I am the customer. But this Forms app, it is not created by Google company. It is created by some other organization or individual. So these kind of applications are called as third party applications. Okay. Now, so if it is asking us the permission like see, edit or delete the files within our Google Drive, we cannot give permission. The question arises, sir, is there any other way by help of which we can create our own Google Forms or test? Yes, there is an option. Now what we need to do, we need to click on this icon, which is available in all mobiles, okay, all smartphones. Click here and then type here Google Forms, Google, Google Forms, and click over it. You can use any browser, but I prefer do not use UC browser. Okay, use Google Chrome or this browser, Google browser. Now, do not click on the very first section, just scroll and click on this option, Google Forms. Okay, and then click on this one. Okay, this one. Go to Google Forms. It will take some time. Okay, now you can see untitled form came. Now you can just type here. Let me give an example. Science test, SCIEN, science test. Okay, here you can write general instructions for the students, general instructions according to you. If you will click here, automatically it will become science test. So what some teachers do, they forget to click here. After mentioning the heading of the test, if you click here, automatically the same name will reflect there. Okay, so do not forget to click there. If it doesn't come, then just type, you need to type. Okay, let me give the very first question. What is the atomic number of chlorine? CHLORINE, chlorine. What is the atomic number of chlorine? Now you can see, if you will click here, you will get varieties of options. Just scroll it down. You can see. Okay, so not only these options are available, just you need to scroll it. You can see varieties of options are there. The first option is short answer type question, or paragraph question, or multiple choice question, or check boxes, drop down, file upload. This is a very interesting option which is given by Google Form. Okay, file upload. You can ask your students to upload file, and the file, you can specify the file types also. They can upload PDF file, they can upload Word file. Okay, so what the students are doing now, they are sending the photos of their assignments in WhatsApp group. So you can just ask them that go through this Google form and upload your answer sheets. Those answer sheets will directly go to your Google Drive and will get stored there within a particular folder, and the name of the folder will be same as the name of the test. For example, the name of the test is science test. So with the same name, a folder will be created in your Google Drive, and within that particular folder, all the files which will be uploaded by your students will be stored there. Okay, so that you can produce them at any time as a proof that you have conducted a test and the students have appeared for the test and given you the answer sheets. Okay, so this option is also available, file upload. Now I will show you. Let me first of all select multiple choice. Okay, option number 1. So what is the atomic number of chlorine? 10. Option number 1, 10. Option number 2 is 17. Option number 3 is 12. And you can give option number 4, 18. 18. Yes. Okay, so 17. Okay, teachers, so the question is, what is the atomic number of chlorine? And here we have 4 options. You can just give the question number also. Okay, it's good to give the question number 1. Okay, so this is the first question. What is the atomic number of chlorine? The options are 10, 17, 12 and 18. Now I have to specify the correct answer and give some mark to that, allot some mark to that. Okay, how to do that? You can see here on the top right side, just left to the pick, there is 3 dots. Okay, I need to click on that. Then settings. In settings, you can see the tabs are general tab, presentation tab, and the third tab is quizzes. I repeat, in settings there are 3 tabs: general, presentation, and when you scroll to the left you will get quizzes. You need to click on quizzes. Okay, and just activate this button, make this a quiz, and as per your own desire you can go through these options and check or uncheck. Okay, so after selecting all your options you need to click on save option. Now when you make this a quiz, you will get an option like this tick mark below the question and all the options. Okay, click here. Now it is the time to select the correct answer. Okay, what is the atomic number of chlorine? It is 17. Then points, let me give 1 mark to this. Okay, please do not forget to click on done button. Okay, so we have specified the correct answer to the system as well as allotted the mark. Means if the student will answer it correctly, he or she will get 1 mark. Automatically the score sheet will be generated. Then here you can see there is a plus button, clicking which you will get another question. Now let me not waste the time by giving many questions or some other questions. Let me directly go to the property or feature called as uploading of file. What shall I write? Upload your file. UPLOAD. Upload your answer sheet. Upload your answer sheet. If the type of test doesn't carry the multiple choice questions, if the type of test carries long answer type questions or short answer type questions where the students are required to answer on a piece of paper and send you the photo, so in such case you can just give this criteria, upload your answer sheet. Okay, and select here, click over this particular box and click on the option file upload. You will get a message like this. Just click on continue. Okay, click on continue. Then you will get the options like allow only specific file types. When we check this, okay, when we check this, we will get these are the types of files which are allowed to be uploaded. Now if we have to specify, the type of file can be a PDF file, it's allowed. The type of file can be an image. Okay, because the student will take the photo of that answer sheet, okay, and will send you or upload this. So he or she can make or convert it into PDF, or directly he or she can upload the image. Okay, but what I prefer, ask your students to convert the photo into PDF and then send you. Okay, it's totally your choice. And then here you can see maximum number of files which can be uploaded by the students. You can increase it to 10 number of files he or she can upload. Okay, maximum file size you can give 100 MB. Okay, and then you can see this form can accept up to 1 GB of files. That's great. Then click on required. Okay, click on required. Here we do not need this particular option because there is nothing like multiple choice questions here. Okay, now the time is to send the link to our students. So on the above you can see this button, click here. Okay, and you can see this option, this icon, this image between. Okay, just click shorten URL and then click on copy URL. You can see the message copied to clipboard. Copied to clipboard. Now minimize this. Let me open WhatsApp. My personal messages. Okay, here long press. Okay, long press. Automatically paste option will come. Okay, just click on enter, give some space so that the heading comes. Okay, so after pressing several times on this enter key, the heading comes, but here the heading is not coming science test. Okay, here we are not getting science test. Why? Because we have used the file uploading feature. Whenever we will use the file uploading feature, okay, we will not get the heading above the link. But the students, after opening the link or after clicking on the link, okay, he or she will get that particular heading. I will show you. Don't worry. See. Now, assume I am the student. I have got this link from my teacher. Let me click over the link here. Yes, teachers. So this is the form. Okay. Suppose the student has selected what is the item number of chlorine 17 and upload your answer sheet. He will have to click on this button, add file. Okay. And then he need to or she need to click on this select files from device, file manager, and memory diagram PDF, java.pdf. Let me add this, upload. Okay, you can see the PDF file got uploaded and then the student has to click on submit button. Okay. Now let me check in my Google Drive whether the response came, whether the PDF file came or not. First of all, check your account. Okay, the account should be same. I have created the Google form using this account, ritvik.abid@gmail.com. Okay, because this using this email ID I had created my Google account. Okay, you can see the folder automatically created. Upload your answer sheet and here you can see memory diagram. Okay, memory diagram came. Clear? So this is how you can use this feature of uploading file. You can ask your students to upload their files and automatically all the files will be stored in a particular folder which you can produce at any time as a proof that you have conducted a test and you have all the answer sheets of your students. I hope this video is useful to you. Thank you and have a nice day.